Hi folks, welcome back on Burber667. Update this time for the November in 2012. Today we have 91 points to talk about here and to show. Yeah, mount the camera and then we start. So folks, this time we start up with the paper stuff that's laying in front, of course. We have number 230 of the German games magazine M-Games. That's the issue from the last month, I forget in the last update. Here is the actual issue, it's number 231. Yeah, now I got both then in and see for next month. I bought a comic, the Gears of War one, the second one. In Germany there are three of them, because here they came out in such paperbacks and not the single thin issues like in America. So let's see, I have to get the other two more. And I got some manuals for PlayStation games, which I missed. There I have Bloody Roar, and I got South Park Chef's Love Shack, and RTL Skispringen, in English it's ski jumping. And because it's laying in front, we do some giveaway stuff here. There is a limited edition steelbook for the new Medal of Honor game, the Warfighter, which is now sold out everywhere. No, they sell it out everywhere because the game is so bad. It's unplayable without an online patch. So here we have an empty steelbook just for collection. And with that came the Medal of Honor Warfighter dog tag. Let's make a quick step to Sega. There we have Devilish for the Sega Game Gear. Found it on the flea market, nice condition, and I had to take it. And I got on from eBay, I have Sonic the Spinball, which I got as a loose cartridge, but loose cartridges sucks. So I got it complete now, and that's fine. Now we make some Mega Drive. There we have the Smurfs. Of course it's the German cover, so it's not a title, but it's the same. We got F1, Lemmings 2, The Tribes, the classic Prince of Persia. We have a Japanese version of Quackshot. Just started to mod consoles, so I needed a Japanese module cartridge to see how it fits in the German slot. Because I will show you in the next game. Wait a minute, let's just finish this up. So then we have Side Pocket, the billiard game or pool game. We have Sonic the Hedgehog, the Spinball on Mega Drive 2. And another Japanese game, we have Zoom. And now I will show you the difference between the PAL versions and the Japanese versions, or not, between the PAL US versions and the Japanese versions. Here you see the Eastern, let's call it Eastern versions, have here this edge, and the Japanese versions are around here, so they won't fit in a Genesis or a European Mega Drive slot and cannot be played, of course, then, because they don't fit. So let's see what's next. Next up we have some PC games. We got Tropico 2 Pirate Island, which is the second part of Tropico, you know. We have Cities XL in 2012 version, which is a game just like SimCity, yeah, in the version of 2012. We got Emperor Battle for Dune, which is one of the better Westwood games. Back in the years, or back in the days, they made such great games like the old Command & Conquer games. The new ones are not so great anymore. Here, this is a strategy game based on Dune, the novels written by Frank Herbert. We have Star Wars Galactic Battlegrounds, which is a strategy game too. I got the add-on a few months ago already. Finally I can play it because I got the main game now. And here we have Sansara, which I owned already but in a cheap budget version, so I found this one on the flea market for €1. Had to change my other version out. By the matter of speaking about PC games, we got some home computer game here. It's a double pack, comes on 2 tapes, and including is Iridium and Paradroid. We go on with PlayStation. We have Action Bus here, which is a fishing simulator, or not really a simulator, but a fishing game. Bust to Move 4, puzzle game. Cold Blood, a really good adventure. Cool Borders 3 and Cool Borders 4. Crusaders of Might and Magic, an action fantasy game. And Siberia, which was my first, or not my, but my father's first PlayStation 1 game. I was too young to afford some games back in the days. Yeah, but my father loved it, and in case for nostalgic, I bought it back. First Destruction Derby, which came in a double disc case. I don't know why, because it's only 1 disc inside and the manual. But many of the early PlayStation games came out in Europe in such double cases. I don't know exactly why. Then we have The Land Before Time, Return to the Great Valley. Game loose based on some of the movies. We got another Smurfs game. Dreams, an action style game. We got Ford Racing, you guess it's a racing game. Harvest Moon, which costs on eBay about 30 euros in the European version. I got mine for 2 euros, so that's fine for me. And finally on PlayStation I got Monopoly. And going on, we have some stacks left here. Down we have Need for Speed 3, Hot Pursuit. We got No Fear Downhill Mountain Biking. I got a game without the cover for €1 on the flea market and put it back at home. I put it in the cover and bam, perfect, good, complete game. Parasite Eve 2, yeah, you can't get this one for €1. Was about 14, 15 euro, I don't know exactly anymore. Pop and Pop, which is Bust a Move or puzzle bubble game. Yeah, it's exactly the same. Don't know why the name is so different. We have Cheap and simulation game, no, a strategy game. We got Soviet Strike, which is a bit hard to get in Germany, because when a game is rated for 18 or older, you can't sell it or get it on eBay in Germany. But that doesn't mean that this game is rare or extreme good or extreme expensive. It's not. It's a good game, of course, but it's not really rare or really expensive. You just only have to find it. And we have Spider-Man, the first one. Going on, we have Star Wars Episode 1, Jedi Power Battles, Test Drive Off-Road, Adventures of Alundra, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2, Forgotten World, Jurassic Park, Versus, and finally on PlayStation 1, Winky the Little Bear. Going on with PlayStation and Sony stuff here, we have Ants Extreme Racing, a fun racer based on the movie. Project Snowblind. Red Faction, the first one in the German version, that means it's cutted a little bit. Unlimited Saga in the paper box, card box, whatever. Zone of the Enders, the first one, and Zone of the Enders, the second runner in the special edition. Adds a little special edition, there's nothing special inside. No hint book, no DVD or something, just a little, somehow a director's cut of the game. We have Sport Champions. I was interested in playing some Frisbee, and yeah, I got the Frisbee game here now, that's fine for me. Going on with Sony, and here the PlayStation Portable, we have Mod Nation Races, and finally Resistance Retribution. And after Sony there comes Nintendo, or other way around, I don't know how you like it. So I got the Nintendo NES 4-score player adapter, which allows you to play with 4 people on a console. I have the complete European NES More Fun set, but I still missed the 4-score adapter. So that's fine for me, I found it finally on the flea market, and now I have this box complete. Then we come to the Game Boy Advance. We have Through the Hedge. We have Herbie fully loaded. We got, I don't know exact the English title, Horse and Pony, My Horse, I don't know. I got this game as a loose cartridge and changed it out. Now I got it complete, and I got robots for the Game Boy Advance too. Further on we have Asterix and Obelix. We got Bibi Blocksberg, the Smurfs and Nightmares, Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, and Lucky Luke, all for the Game Boy Color, and I got all these 5 games already as loose cartridges. Now I got them complete in, sometimes nearly perfect condition, and sometimes, so the seller told me, yeah, that's condition is perfect, near mint, and we got here, you see these dots, and we got them all over here, all over the game, and inside here it's not so fine. Still have to change it out another time. But the seller told me, well, the game is working, ha ha ha. Yeah, stupid. And for the classic Game Boy, we got Golf, which I owned as a loose cartridge, and now I got it complete. Coming for DS and 3DS, we got Big Mother Truckers for the classic DS, which is a simulation or a racing simulation game. Really nice, I like the setting, of course. And we have Tintin and The Secret of the Unicorn, Super Mario 3D Land, and Wild Pen Sports, which comes in a card box, but inside is only the standard game, and here we have some 2 stylus to play it, because it's a dual pen, so you need 2 of them. Going on to Super Nintendo, I have Bubsy in the US version, doesn't matter for me, condition it's okay, otherwise I wouldn't have bought it. And I have the Smurfs Travel All Around the World, which I owned as a loose cartridge already, but loose cartridges sucks, so this looks better in the collection. And the final Nintendo game for today is Mario Golf Toadstool Tour. Nothing special about the game, just another fun sport game with Mario characters, but for me the special with the game is that this one was my number 2600, and yeah, still counting. So, final chapter for today. Still got some Microsoft or Xbox games left. Here we have Aggressive Inline, which I actually bought a month ago, but I forgot it in the last update somehow, I don't know exactly why. Then we have Dance Evolution for the 360, of course. Darksiders 2, which I bought from England from game.co.uk. That's including some game special download content. Yeah, that's fine for me. I got it with the game, so it's okay. Inversion, top down. Yeah, you can say a top-down shooter actually here, because sometimes the top is the downside and you're going all around, and sometimes there is no gravity in the game. We have MIB, The Alien Crisis, which is the game for the 3rd MIB film, movie, of course. Yeah, film, movie, okay. Sometimes some German words fall out here. We have Never Dead. I got Prototype 2, which I ordered together with Darksiders. That's fine for me. It's the RedNet edition, but the special on the RedNet was only time based, so the time is run out already, and that's just a normal edition. Then finally, no, not finally, Rayman Origins, a very good jump and run game. It looks fantastic. Ridge Racer Unbounded, which isn't a real Ridge Racer anymore, and yeah, no one bought it, so the German electro market sold them out for about 10 to 15 euros, and I got mine. Then we have Resonance of Fate, Saw 2 Flesh and Blood, and finally WWE SmackDown vs. Raw 2011. Yeah, you see, German language, 2011 of course. So, and now we are done and I'm out.